Atomic number. In 1911, Rutherford, a scientist, on the basis of his alpha ray scattering experiments, established that an atom has a small, heavy, rigid, and positively charged part that is known as nucleus at its center. So the total positive charge and almost the entire mass of the atom is contained in that nucleus. So another scientist, Antonius van den Broek, was the first to suggest that the total positive charge or the total units of the positive charge and the number of electrons in the atom of an element were equal to the ordinal number of the element in the periodic table, that is starting with hydrogen at 1 and uranium at 92. So this number was called the element number or simply atomic number, that is symbolized by Z, which comes from the German word Zahl, that means number. So here from here the starting or the discovery of atomic number took place. So we can say that until the Moseley's work, atomic number was merely an element's place in the periodic table. But in 1913, almost 50 years after Mendeleev's, Henry Moseley used an electron gun to fire a stream of electrons just like the bullet of a machine gun at targets of different elements. So what he discovered, that he observed that these elements gave X-rays. So each element gave a different frequency. So on the basis of this frequency of the X-rays that is given out, it is related to the position of that element in the periodic table. So that is their atomic number. So he found out that the square root of the frequency of X-rays that is emitting from a certain element, it is directly proportional to the atomic number Z. So that is called as Moseley's law. Thus he found a way to measure the atomic number of an element. So on the basis of his studies, Moseley concluded that atomic number Z, it is a fundamental property of the atom or elements. So no two elements can have the same atomic number. Now if we see the definition of atomic number, so it says that the number of unit positive charge carried out by the nucleus of an atom or element. So as protons carries 1 unit of positive charge, so the atomic number of an element is equal to the number of protons present in the nucleus of its atom. So you have to remember that the atomic number is always equal to the number of protons that is present, and similarly the atomic number will also be equal to the number of electrons, the number of electrons. Clear? Now if we see about the mass number, so since the entire or almost the entire mass of an atom is concentrated in its nucleus, so nucleus has protons and neutrons. So if we take the mass of proton and neutron as unity, then the total mass of the atom is equal to the sum total of the number of protons and neutrons. So thus we can say that this is the mass number and it is represented by A. So we can conclude that the mass number A is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons, and since the number of proton is equal to the atomic number, therefore the mass number will be equal to atomic number plus number of neutrons. So if we have to find out the number of neutrons, we can simply subtract the mass number minus atomic number Z. So if we have to symbolize it, that so it is a symbol of element, that is any symbol, or the mass number is represented by A and atomic number by Z. So for example, if we take an example of sodium with mass number 23 and atomic number 11, so it is symbolized as 23 Na 11. So in this way we can see the mass number.